Pumping can be a source of stress for mothers who are trying to maintain their milk supply. In order to produce milk, the body needs to be regularly stimulated by breastfeeding. However, because pumping does not provide the same level of stimulation as breastfeeding, mothers may find it harder to maintain a constant milk supply. Pumping output and changes in pumping output. The normal pattern for a mother breastfeeding full-time is to produce about 1/2 to 2 ounces per pumping session. This is because breastfeeding provides a continuous flow of milk, which the pump cannot duplicate. It is not unusual for a mother to need to pump 2 to 3 times to get enough milk for one feeding. Milk pumped when you are breastfeeding full-time is extra milk, that is, more milk than what your baby needs. This happens because breastfeeding provides a continuous supply of milk, which the pump cannot duplicate. When your milk supply regulates, this change may occur either gradually or rather suddenly. It is normal for pumping output to decrease. For mothers with oversupply, this change often occurs later, 6 to 9+ months postpartum rather than 6 to 12 weeks. It is normal for pumping output to vary from session to session and day to day. Having an occasional low-volume day is not unusual. What are some possible causes for a decrease in pumping output? Including the natural wear and tear on the body and the pumping equipment itself. If a mother is experiencing a significant decrease in milk production, she should consult her doctor to rule out any medical problems. Additionally, if a mother is pumping frequently, her pump may need to be replaced. Many times, a decrease in pumping output can be attributed to worn or outdated pump parts, so it is important for mothers to check their equipment and replace any parts that are needed. Boiling the pump's boilable parts can help to increase milk production. Pump parts that commonly need to be boiled include the motor, tubing, and valves. Mothers who pump frequently should consider upgrading to a larger pump, as this can provide increased comfort and/or increased milk production. Supply-demand cycle. When a mother produces more milk, the demand for milk goes down, and vice versa. If a mother consistently decreases her nursing or pumping sessions for several days, her milk supply will decrease, and she may see less milk in her pumped sessions. If a baby starts to eat solid foods recently, this will also decrease the mother's milk supply. The hormonal causes of decreased milk supply are many and varied. The most common cause of decreased milk supply is hormonal birth control, specifically estrogen-containing birth control. This can significantly decrease milk supply. Other causes can be pregnancy, ovulation, or the start of periods. How to increase pumping output. The most important thing for a mother to do in order to increase her milk supply is to eat a balanced diet, drink plenty of fluids, rest, and avoid excessive stress. If a mother is sick, her milk supply may decrease temporarily. Increasing frequency. A nursing mother should increase their frequency of nursing when they are with their baby. This can be done by nursing more often, adding pumping sessions, or doing both. If nursing is difficult or the baby does not seem to be getting the milk they need from the breast, the mother might try pumping or cluster pumping to increase the milk supply. If the mother is able to pump frequently and the baby is still not getting enough milk, they might try a power pump. Removing more milk from the breasts. There are a few things that you can do in order to increase your milk supply. One is to pump for a longer time. It is recommended that you double pump for at least 15 minutes in order to get the most milk out of your breasts. If you don't have the time to pump for that long, adding a short pumping session, increasing the frequency but not removing milk thoroughly can still be helpful. Another way to increase your milk supply is by using a good double pump. Double pumping generally results in better pumping output and is better for maintaining milk supply. However, some moms with abundant milk supplies do not respond well to pumping, even using the best of pumps, and do not get much milk when pumping. These moms may get better results using manual expression. Other methods to increase milk supply include using breast massage and breast compression. Switching to a larger pump flange can also increase pumping output for some moms. Galactagogues. Many working and pumping moms find that eating oatmeal and staying hydrated is helpful for increasing pumping output. They may also snack on protein-rich foods and drink something every time they sit down to pump or breastfeed. Herbs like fenugreek can also be helpful in increasing supply, but they are most effective when combined with increased nursing and/or pumping. More things to try. Nursing during the day and expressing milk at night will help you to have more milk when you are away from your baby. Feeding your baby only breast milk when you are with them will also help them to nurse more when you are apart. Finally, encouraging your baby to reverse cycle by nursing frequently when you are together and taking little milk when you are apart can both help your milk supply and decrease the amount of expressed milk you need to provide.